Hello students, your instructor again, John Mendiola. I apologize for the last one, part 4, where I got cut off at the end. I was trying to fit too much in the 5-minute allotment. So what I'm going to do is just start with what I got cut off on before. So I have this white area in the middle, which is fine, but I want to just make it just a little bit more rich using like this really light green color. And I want to use it with background photo. So first thing I'm going to do is click this blue photo, hold Alt, and just drag a copy of it. Or if I wanted to, I could just hit copy and paste. And once I got that there, I'm going to turn my guides right back on, align this with this one like that, there we go, push it right up there, and I'm just going to hold shift and drag that out so it stays proportional. Click this button, the fit content proportionally button, it fits just like that. As you can see there, just makes it to the edge, so that's good. Now this is obviously way too dark, and even if I go object, arrange, send to back, still too dark, and now I can't read the rest of the text. So what I want to do is have it be the box be the light green color that I have up here, that minty color, and then have the image area, the picture itself, actually be white. Just a very subtle effect. So to do that, once again, I'm just going to, with the box selected, I'm going to use the eyedropper tool, which if you don't see yours is going to be under the measure tool, and then eyedrop. That's with the same background color. Now on my white arrow, click on the picture itself, and go to my swatches, and click paper, which is the same as white in InDesign. And again, it's very subtle, so you might not see it at all. And to show you, I'm going to zoom in on there. You still can't really see it. To prove that it's doing that, turn the green up a little bit. You can see the image area starting to come through right there. It's kind of like in a dirty negative right now. Zoom back out on that. There we go. Just a little bit of richness to the layout. Makes it a little bit more real, more texture. There's more going on with it. Now on the bottom here, now that light green is kind of too light now. I'm going to eyedrop that with the top. I'm going to do something a little, it's really repetitive, but a lot of variation. You can do it just for like a nice little subtle trim effect. I'm actually going to take this box and just drag it about like that. Then hold Alt and Shift, and just a bunch of times is dragging these rectangles of different widths and different spacing apart between themselves. I'm going to zoom in on there a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. So again, just a whole bunch of little changes up with it like that, and just trying to get a nice nice effect going. That maybe want to take this one and this one, drag both of them over, maybe like that. Arrow that one over a little bit. And now to save time, because you do not want to watch me do this for the whole bottom here, I'm just select all of this and then Alt Shift drag all of it at once and move that over nicely. And I can do that again. Move it over. And really start to create this nice pattern effect. I didn't have to do too much work by hand. So now if I zoom out, see there, maybe it looks barcode like, maybe it looks however you want it to look. I can actually take this box and drag it down so it's not just pure white in the bottom. Just a nice subtle effect, just something to add a little bit more color and life to this layout. Turn the guides off, you can see, that looks nice. If I really wanted to, I could just select all this, Alt Shift drag it to the top as well, maybe right about there. And then take this box and get rid of it. Oops, maybe not. How about taking these, dragging them up here a little bit. Object, arrange, bring to front. I'd probably want to group these. Object, group. Something like that. Just a little bit of visual interest to my layout. If that's, too far down in the picture, I could just arrow that up just ever so slightly. Just a little bit more going on with the images. Now if you're wondering about drop shadows, I think a nice little drop shadow might look nice on these boxes, kind of separate them from their backgrounds. It's kind of an odd spot in InDesign, so I'm going to take my effects panel and I'm going to drag that over here so we can see what I'm doing. Click on this picture, let's say, and in the effects panel, go to the panel menu, or you could go to the effects button, or at the bottom go to drop shadow. And then for the most part, it's like you're in Illustrator or Photoshop. Click preview. I don't want to get cut off here. I'll just click OK so you can see what that looks like. And there's a drop shadow. So that's a good idea. I think I got a good start for you all to get working in reports. That's all I got. Any questions? Goodbye.